Quick video explaining the difference on terms that people often misunderstand. You might have heard of the terms guarantee and warranty thrown around when you're buying a new product, particularly if it's a consumer product, but this applies to any product you can think of. Now, the difference between the two is subtle, although they both sort of give you more rights than your statutory rights, which, if you're a consumer, are set out in the Consumer Rights Act, and if you're a business buying from a business, then they still use existing legislation from Sale and Goods Act. However, guarantees and warranties do differ very slightly from each other, so I'm going to explain that a little bit now. A guarantee is normally free, and it is essentially what it sounds, in that it guarantees the lifespan of the product, that it will be up to the job for a given amount of time. Usually there will be a 1-year guarantee, for example, which means the retailer and or the manufacturer are guaranteeing the lifespan of that product for that first 12 months, and that if anything goes wrong, they guarantee that they will repair it or replace it. As I said, this is above your statutory rights because the Consumer Rights Act sort of provides this for the first 6 months and the second 6 months in any event. However, a warranty is a little bit different in that it is usually over and above any statutory rights and guarantee, and effectively acts a little bit like an insurance policy, typically from the manufacturer, and will usually last longer than the initial 1-year guarantee or the 1 year of usage. Warranties may also cover a wider range of things such as standard repairs or accidental damage, and they often attract an additional fee. Think of Apple Care and Apple Care Plus. These are extended warranty periods over and above the initial 1 year, which you get for free. However, in most of these cases, you are required to register for the guarantee or the warranty and provide proof of purchase and so on. So many manufacturers stand by the quality of their products by saying they will give you a free 5-year warranty provided that you register the purchase of that product with the manufacturer. I do this on every single product that I get because I have used this in the past, and one such company which in my experience deserves the free shout out, not a sponsored video, is Currys and their TVs. Many of their TVs come with a 5-year warranty backed by the manufacturer. In my case it was LG, but I don't really know what happens behind the scenes, whether it's Currys that pick up the bill or whether they invoice the manufacturer when a product goes wrong. But I had one of these 5-year warranties, and in fact my TV was just inside of the 5 years when it just went on me one day. The screen went green and just stopped working. So on the phone I got to Currys, and I was very pleased to hear that they said, no problem, we'll come and pick it up, we'll take it away, and if we can't repair it, we'll replace it. Now, initially I was a little bit cautious because someone turning up to pick up my TV, especially when they just put some kind of plastic film around it, and I thought that's not going to protect the TV if you're intending to repair it and bring it back. I thought, hopefully you are just going to replace it, because that's certainly not going to protect it in the back of a wagon. So just to be on the safe side, I filmed the whole process. I took photographs, so if it did come back with any kind of damage, then I have the photographs to say, well, hey, look, this is how you put it in the back of the lorry. It's not my fault that it's got this big dent or scratch or damage on it. It's clearly the way you picked it up. But in the end, it wasn't a problem. They just gave me a voucher to the equivalent value to buy something to replace it on that day. And as it happens, I topped it up with a little bit more money and got something even slightly better. So in a roundabout way, it was a little bit like upgrading, only 5 years after I bought the first one. So that's the main difference between guarantees and warranties. But remember, neither of them can detract from your statutory rights. No terms and conditions can take anything away from your statutory rights, and even if they attempt to, it's null and void from the outset. Any term that purports to do that is just meaningless. So I hope this was useful. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with someone, and thank you for watching.